Accelerating.
Oh.
Curious.
Impressive, right? What's with all the commotion over here? Oh, Traveler and Paimon! Perfect timing! I have something amazing to What is it? Huh? What the? Heart of the Moon is blacked out!
Huh. I didn't expect you to know the story of Jeonju the Moon Devourer.
Don't underestimate Paimon. She learned a whole bunch of things.
But Jeonju the Moon Devourer...
Well, knowledge knows no borders, so...
You're right about that, Paimon. But this dark circle doesn't look anything like a toad. Oh, wait, Traveler! You've been in Nodcry, right? The people there worship the moon goddess. So you should... Really? Not even in a place where people worship the moon? Huh.
Oh yeah! Master told me that the tale of Jeonju, the Moon Devourer...
But what is it exactly? Some kind of omen of disaster?
How so?
Oh, but in this picture, the moon is being covered from the center. So this... Then, it's still an omen of some impending...
We never said that! Ugh, some crazy customer left it at the restaurant. Just thinking of...
Attention, everyone! As the auspicious festival season approaches, I, Lu Xiong, am on the verge of becoming one of the most renowned Even though I never trained at a prestigious academy, I've still managed to dig up tons of treasures. And I understand, like my pops always says, no pain, no gain. And I haven't had it easy, that's for sure. So, it's definitely my turn to make a name for myself.
What's the deal with her?
No idea. Maybe she ate a bad batch of perch stew?
What? You don't believe me? I'm telling you, I dug up treasures from the ancient nation of Longan. I even got a picture of Jeonju devouring the moon.
Long gone? Jeonju?
Sounds like she's a few perches short of a stew, if you know what I mean.
So what if blackback perch stew is my favorite? Stop!
Whoa! What are you doing?
You're just a stupid, ignorant man, and I'm gonna kill you.
Young lady, you need to calm down.
What? So you're looking down on me now too? How?
This is a place for dining. If you wish to take me out, you'll have to do it elsewhere.
Don't act like you're better than me. Do you know who I am? I'm about to be the most famous Show me some...
It's respect you want? Very well. For this...
What? So Shen has started the fight? She had no choice. The woman pulled a shovel out of nowhere and started going crazy, flipping tables left and right. Shenhe did what she had to do to restrain her.
Thank goodness Aunt Shenhe was there. Or who knows what might...
Yeah. I started cleaning up after all the commotion, and that's when I found this photo.
She said she took a photo of Jeonju the Moon Devourer.
Can we really trust what she said, though? Clearly...
Paimon's got a point. It sounds like she wasn't acting right at all. How do we know she wasn't possessed by some kind of evil spirit?
Aunt Shenhe would have noticed if she was possessed.
All right. But what about the part about Longan and the treasure she... What about it? What if she raided a tomb and dug up some super special relic, then got herself haunted? One so powerful that even Miss Shenhe couldn't.
Your imagination is something else, Hu Tao. Why would an ancient ghost come to Wanmin restaurant, huh? To eat my black...
Hey, it could happen. I'd want to eat your.
Wait a second. She mentioned the ancient...
You know what? My brother mentioned that some ancient artifacts were unearthed in Liyue recently. Some of the text inscribed on them has already been deciphered.
So, does that mean this long-gone place? Still, Paimon knows we've heard the name somewhere before. Right! His ancestor heard about it from the White Horse Adept.
The White Horse Adeptus?
Oh, so you... Yep. And it turns out that the White Horse Adeptus is super mysterious, too. Even Madame Ping has...
Wait, I thought she was the gold-eyed Celadon mare of the 8 Adepts.
That's just the interpretation you believe in, Hu Tao. There are other theories. The elders of Qingce village believe that during the Archon War, a white horse leapt from a clear spring, in Chenyu Vale. Some of the tribes take her to be the daughter of time, and trace her deeds to... Yet in other ancient texts, including the relics I just mentioned, she appears as an emissary who listens to mortal wishes. Which is why we write our wishes on Shaolan.
That's so complicated. So what's the verdict?
I'm afraid there's no definitive answer to that.
You two have been all over Tevat. Do you have an idea?
Nope, sorry. We were actually on our way to ask Zhongli. He knows even more about this kind of...
Looking for a consultant, huh? He's having tea with Miss Linlong. Shigu Antiques is hosting an exhibition tonight.
An exhibition?
All those antiques Sing Show just mentioned. So if you head to the big ship dock...
So, where to next? How about we go to the Ministry of Civil Affairs?
If you're heading to the Ministry of Civil Affairs, could you... Since it belongs to that customer, she deserves to get it back at least.
Ha! Alright! We're off!
Oh, wait! I almost forgot! Happy Land...
Come have a meal with us when you're free. We'll be there.
Thinking about it now.
A fake? You mean like... the customer fabric?
Nice one, Changyun! I never even... How about we go check out that place tonight? I know exactly...
All right.
I'll get scolded if I get home
Live a little, Sing-Cho. You act like this is a first for you.
Well, when you put it like that...
You were just waiting for the promise of free... Happy holidays, Travel. The Duke mentioned we might meet you here. Yep, we met a very kind lady at the harbor who said... Oh, that's... Sure. Well then, as the professional photographer, what pose would you recommend? All done? May I look? Oh, it really is a lovely photo. I'll keep it close and treasure it. Bye! Have a wonderful lantern rite!
Your grandfather is of the same opinion, Miss Lanyan.
Yes. On Lantern Rite, the moon shall go dark. That's what the signs are. Celestial observation isn't Grandpa's strong suit. But he discussed it with...
It's consistent with the information we've received from other sources as well.
You mean the whole thing? About the legend of Jeonju the Moon Devourer?
Yes, that's what...
So it's true. I thought
It's true. But right now, the bigger issue is that all our sources indicate
Let's remain optimistic for now. We're making progress interpreting the artifacts, and Ganyu... Besides, apart from the incident at Wanmin Rest...
Ningguang, Keqing, and Lanyan! You're all here!
Oh, Traveler! And Paimon! It's been a while. Happy Lantern...
Yes, happy Lantern Rite. What brings you here?
You're certainly not the type to visit Eugene.
What? We're not allowed to just drop in on our...
I was only teasing.
Oh, and about all the moon business you were just talking about?
Whoa! Something really did take a
Someone managed to capture a picture of it. Is this Jeonju?
Even though we confirmed this event took place, I still can't quite believe what I'm seeing. From Xiangling! She found it when she was cleaning up after that customer caused a scene. She thinks they must have dropped it.
Wait, is this? No, it's just where I'm from. It said that Choang Terrace was where the ancient... And in this picture, the moon happens to be...
That's interesting because the ancient people of Chenyu Vale migrated there from the chasm area.
The chasm? So, according to our investigation, that customer you just mentioned, Lu Xiangxiang, a few days ago, she left her home in Chaoying Village to join a civilian archaeological team funded by Hoishan Hall. These artifacts were then entrusted to Shigu Antiques and are said to be... We suspect something happened during the excavation that left her with...
And now, it seems like she also went to...
The chasm? Chuan Terrace? She's not in a good mental state, so we took her to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get some help. Why don't you come with me to check up on her? At this point, you seem invested. Then let's head there now.
While the military evil shall never prevail.
I charge a higher rate to meet outside the office.
Ah, Lady Yu-hung. Oh, and the Traveler and
What a pleasant surprise. Happy Lantern. I hope we're not interrupting, Dr. Baiju.
Not at all. I assume you're here to see the patient? Unless it's urgent, however, it would be better. It's quite unstable. She's even more agitated than when she first arrived. And she refused to cooperate when we tried to I had no choice but to prescribe a calming draught and to have her rest.
So she's getting worse? That isn't the news I was hoping for.
It's just a precaution. Based on an earlier conversation with her, it seemed more like a fixation.
That's right. When we asked about it, she kept... Well, it might not be far and wide, but she certainly made a name for herself around Yujing Terrace. Even some...
Not often, that's for certain. From my initial assessment, the patient appears to have experienced some sort of shock, and whatever it was seems to still be.
But what could have caused such a thing? The relics from the chasm?
Come back in 2 days, and you might just.
I suppose that's all we can do for now. We'll take.
Of course. If you need anything else, don't.
Speaking of those relics from the chasm, aren't they being featured in an exhibition
That's right. Are you?
Yeah! We wanted to have a talk with Zhangli anyway, and now...
I would, except every item in the exhibition. There are some rather peculiar artifacts that.
Yeah! The word jade!
Huh?
Xingqiu told us. He said there were some ancient...
He's quite well informed, isn't he? Well, as for the other text, instead of regular poetry...
The moon and the gods?
Well, looks like it's almost time for the There's an usher at the harbor who will lead you to the venue. Not at all. The exhibition is free to the public. The people of Liyue. Plus, the exhibition is being organized by Linlong. As far as I know, it's been a long-time goal of hers to hold a cult.
Guess we're in for a real treat tonight, then.
Yes. Have a great time. After seeing the picture you brought, there's a few...
You're hard at work even during festival season? Huh. You haven't changed...
I'm simply fulfilling the responsibilities of my position. All right.
Well, guess we should head over to the harbor and find that...
Here for the exhibition? I can take you aboard. After you.
Greetings. I trust you've been well since last we met?
Aha! Speak of the devil! You're right where Hu Tao said you'd be.
Ah, so, Director Hu...
Don't act like you're up to some super secret business.
Yo, Traveler, Paimon, what's up?
It's been a while, you two. Happy Lantern.
Beidou! Yunchin! It's great to see you!
Yes. When I heard these artifacts were from ancient times, I just knew I had to come learn more about that.
Yeah, Ningguang pretty much said the same thing. She thought coming here might help culture me up or something. But as you know, I'm more of a fists and punches type of person.
You're too modest, Captain. You're the leader of the Crux fleet.
Plus, at the end of the day, you still decided to come, even though you didn't have to look.
Well, she's the Tianquan. If she can't even get an average ship captain like me to do her bidding, how's that gonna...
You sure know how to think from her perspective.
I guess I do. I heard that if you see something you like, you can negotiate the price with the owner and take it home.
Wait, so we can buy this stuff?
Indeed. Although Shigu Antiques is hosting this exhibition, many of the items come from private collectors. As long as both parties reach an agreement, well, shall we continue our conversation?
Let's go! Paimon's super... Whoa, look at this painting! There's a huge toad on it! Could it be...
Huh. This material is quite unusual.
yeah, I was thinking the same.
Well spotted. This is a painting of Janju, the Moon Devourer, made primarily with mulberry.
Ha! Janju the Moon Devourer! Paimon!
What's that? A new dish at Wanmin restaurant?
No! It's a kind of lunar eclipse!
Oh, yeah. You're saying
That's what the legend says!
So, nothing to do with food then? No.
And the figure next to the toad. Is that the white horse Adeptus?
That would seem to be a logical assumption. No. In fact, this item was...
Oh! So it's from Chen...
Actually, that's not quite right. You see, this painting is primarily comprised of mineral-based pigments, such as This suggests its place of origin may vary...
You could have just started with that!
You're as knowledgeable as ever, Mr. Zhongli. I had only ever heard the legend of Janju the Moon. If I purchased it, perhaps it could serve as inspiration for a new opera.
A splendid idea, Miss Yoon. Perhaps in lieu of Mora.
The lyrics?
Why, to me, of course. I am...
Wait! So you're one of the private collectors of the exhibition?
But lyrics in exchange for a precious antique?
I don't know about that. I'm not much of a scholar, but even I know your operas are
An astute observation, Captain Beto. In my possession, this painting is nothing. In your hands, however, it could be transformed into a new piece of art entirely.
But I'm not sure when I'll be able to finish writing it.
Allow me to be equally forthright, Miss Yoon. This silk painting is merely a copy I made of the original.
Huh? So it's a fake?
I had no idea you were such a skilled artist, Mr. Zhongli. I pride myself on having some knowledge.
You never cease to amaze me.
You flatter me. All that said...
Huh. He's gone from handing out fake Mora to fake paintings now, huh?
Your kindness is impossible to refuse, Mr. Zhongli. Rest assured, I'll be sure to...
I shall look forward.
Man, that was quite the find. I should buy something too, if only so I can show it off to Ningguang.
Let's keep going and see what...
Wow. This bronze
It must have quite the story behind...
Do you know what this is, Zhongli?
Ah. I heard from Miss Linlong that a carriage made a copper canopy, a body adorned with flowing clouds and geometric patterns.
This thing's gotta be thousands of years old, right? Crazy to think people back then were capable of...
Too often, we view the past and future through the lens of the present. Objects that fascinated us as children seem crude later in life. If one were to stretch time across hundreds or thousands of years, one might discover...
It would seem the people of that era managed to create a remarkable civil...
Makes me want to get my hands on this even more.
Ah, has this war chariot caught your eye, Captain Beto?
Oh, you must be Linlong from Shigo Antiques. Nice to meet you.
Well, that's all thanks to supportive patrons like you. As for this war chariot, it was discovered by an archaeological team sponsored by Hoishan Hall. The price comes...
How much?
90 million?
Quite a...
A bargain? 90 million more I could feed Paimon!
And if you actually went on an eating spree that long, perhaps you'd be considered...
What, 90 million? Nuh-uh! Paimon's worth way more than that!
Well, if Mr. Zhongli thinks it's a good deal, I'm...
Beto's putting way too much faith in Zhongli. What if he's only here to drive up sales?
I'll take the chariot, Miss Linlong. Someone will come by with the payment.
Quite the discerning eye you have, Captain. After the exhibition ends...
Actually, could you send it straight to Yujing Terrace? I'd like for the Tianquan to... Great! Yunjin and I both found something. What about you three? Want to keep perusing? And don't worry about the Mora. It's all on me.
I appreciate your kindness, Captain, but I'm afraid I have some private matters to...
In that case, don't let us keep you, Mr. Zhongli.
Right this way.
Traveler, Paimon, perhaps you...
What? So you can show us another bargain antique that's so far...
Other people are always demanding Mr. Zhongli's time, but it's quite rare for him to extend...
Yeah, just don't forget to come aboard the Alcor for a drink later.
Yeah, guess you're right. Taking a quick... These are all the jade pieces that were found, Mr. Zhongli. Wow! So many.
These are a type of ceremonial jade. You're familiar with...
Oh, yeah! So these...
Well, you may not know Paimon, but before the rain jade rite came into practice, Chenyu Vale was known for it. The Bi is used to honor heaven, the Tsong to honor earth, the Gui to honor the east, the Jiang to honor the south, the Hu to honor the west, and the Huang to honor the north. These form the 6 ritual jades. It's unfortunate, however, that Miss Linlong's...
Oh, I know. These jade artifacts are from such an ancient time.
No matter. You happen to have
Huh? This broken jade token? I didn't expect this to catch your eye, Mr. Zhongli. It isn't one of the 6...
An affect belonging to an old acquaintance.
An old acquaintance?
You could say that.
It doesn't look all that special to Paimon. Just seems like a broken...
Indeed. It's been thousands of years.
So, in the past, the moon wasn't always full. Your insight is invaluable, Mr. Zhongli. Since it has caught your interest, allow Shigu Antiques to cover the cost.
Oh, that is far.
Not at all. I've always wanted to give people a chance to appreciate these snapshots of history, and it never would have been possible without your help, Mr. Zhongli.
I merely put in a good word with a few acquaintances.
And it had a profound impact. Without your recommendation, I doubt half of these collectors would have come to the... Wow! Zhongli actually did something useful for...
Three, 5, 7. Eleven, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29. You also enjoy counting in such a fashion, lost child? The same loneliness as them. Me? The shadow of the moon? Or a dream of time? I'm sorry. No one has asked me such things before. I've been here for I know nothing of your arrival. All I know is the longing in people's hearts. Yet, I sense the moonlight's guidance within you, child. You seem confused. Perhaps I can help in some... The path home is... But I was never able to... You should take a look. No need. It would seem... Farewell. May the moonlight ever shine upon you.
Wow! Zhongli actually did something...
Your complexion looks rather ashen, traveler.
Yeah, what's wrong? Does your stomach hurt? Huh? What are you talking about?
Ah, I'm afraid we must take our leave, Miss Linlong. My friend...
Of course.
Traveler, Paimon, please. Ah, yes. Regarding the payment for the jade token. Charge the expense to the Wangsheng...
anyone's thinking of me.
Must be that consultant of yours. I bet he's up.
Yeah. He'd be the perfect employee if he just knew how to rein in the spending. But never mind him.
I don't think it's going to happen. We've been out here all night.
It is quite late, and Chongyun's getting tired. How about we head back? We can come back another time.
Head back? All right.
Actually, I do have a new dish I'm testing out tomorrow. And as part of my New Year's resolution...
All right. Guess it just wasn't meant to be. Let's go. When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. When the moon's out, bathe in moonlight.
Wait, aren't we going to rest? Why did you bring us here?
Because I imagine the traveler would like to know what just...
Oh, right. Ugh, Paimon's confused, though. Oh, how is that
It sounds like her spirit formed an inexplicable connection. Ah, you suspected from the beginning, didn't you? Indeed, the being you met is the fable...
Wait, does that mean...
No, she does not reside within this token, but rather... Word has it you accomplished quite the feat in Nodcry. You and your friend brought... Tell me, did you ever wonder about the other...
We never really thought about it, but... It must have been a...
Indeed, it was false. Its true nature, nothing but a projection...
Wait, the White Horse Adeptus is trapped inside that projection? But the moon in the sky right now is the real one, right?
With the return of the true moon, the shadow naturally lost its place in the heavens. Now, when it occurs, it looks like the moon is being obscured by a black shadow. But when it stops, the shadow disappears.
So, you're saying there's an invisible fake moon blocking the real moon?
Indeed.
Okay, this is not what Paimon was expecting.
My hypothesis is that people's wishes could be what trigger the periods of disintegration.
Wait, is that because the White Horse Adeptus and... So, that means the more wishes we make, the faster the fake...
Quite the contrary. After countless years trapped inside, the two have merged into one.
Oh no! So, by bringing the moon back...
Do not burden yourself with such thoughts. Because of your actions, a promising... Yes, and that is why I invited you here tonight. Your connection to the... However, while I had hoped to receive your assistance, I must admit a certain reluctance to implicate you in more of Tevat's secrets. You are someone who once traveled through the boundless sea of stars. I cannot help but wonder... Perhaps it is wrong for your fate to become too Such is your conviction. Very well. The first secret I must reveal is that Zibai has long since passed away.
Wait, the White Horse Adeptus is dead?
Please, remain calm. The three deadly selves is a practice used by those engaged in spiritual cultivation. The intent is to sever the three vice-laden mortal selves, because in the moment before her death, someone preserved... If we retrieve the three fragments of her soul...
So that means...
Yes, provided we retrieve the fragments of her soul's essence from the three dead... Indeed, the being you encountered was Zibai's first deadly self. The essence that resides within her is a heavenly soul, also known as Taiguang. Thus, this self is the closest to Zibai's true nature. That said, because she is trapped within the Shadow Moon, we have no choice but to seek out the other two soul essences. Her second deadly self is called Ziji. Fell into a slumber. The essence within her is the Earth Soul, also known as Shuangling. She is the self that inherits...
The chasm? So, do we have to go...
That won't be necessary. I sensed her presence. It's possible. The return of the Frost Moon awakened her.
Wait! That must must be why you agreed to help with the...
Indeed. So in truth, Miss Linla, the third deadly self, is Zhichao. The essence within her is the human soul. Also known as... She lent me her aid during the Archon War, 1,000 years ago. I imagine finding Zhichao should...
So, we need to find this...
Locating her should not prove difficult. In life, Zibai was fond of mortals. And as the... It's possible she has possessed someone.
Possess someone? Wait. Are you thinking what...
What if she raided a tomb and dug up some super special relic?
Exactly! Lu Xianxiang!
It seems you have a lead in mind.
Should still be at Boo Boo Pharmacy. She was super agitated when she first got there, so do you think it could be her?
It's quite possible. The deadly selves are impure beings that can easily... A sound plan.
But you're leaving?
I must. Zhichao went into hiding after the Archon War.
But there's still so much you haven't told us. Like, who the White Horse Adept is actually in, not to mention who and what.
Should our endeavor prove successful, then naturally those answers will... It would seem that this is a question you are unwilling to set aside. It was the Avatar of Time. Ah, so you know of...
The ruler of time saved her soul.
Indeed. Preserving what remained of Zibai's soul. However, there is no telling what effect it has had on the three deadly selves. On the night of Lantern Rite, countless Shao lanterns, and the wishes written upon them. When that happens, the cage that confines the first deadly self will open. For if we fail to retrieve the other two soul fragments in time, as I mentioned before, the answers to... Let us hope that all proceeds smoothly.